So Kevin, ultimately a defeat today, a bit of a unique game of football, might be fair to say. What's your summary of the 90 minutes?
It's a game of two halves really, isn't it? The first half is totally not acceptable. It's nothing to do with shape, it's nothing to do with formations or style. It's players willing to do the hard work. I don't think we matched Cumbernauld Colts in any departments in the first half. They ran off us. We never tracked runners. On the ball was bitterly disappointing. Every time we had the ball, we gave them it back and we invited more pressure. The end product wasn't good enough, and ultimately we were in probably a deserved position at half time. Second half, I've praised them the last few weeks for the desire and the fight they have to get back into games. Today was just a mountain too high. We cannot afford, we're not good enough to give teams a 3-goal advantage. And again, there is a bit credit to the players, for that second half performance and ultimately winning the second half. But you get 0 points for that because the damage is already done.
And obviously you came in at half time as well. I'm sure it could have been easy to make some changes. You decided to stick with the same 11 going into that second half.
We tweaked the shape a wee bit, and I wanted the 11 that put us into that position to fight it out, to show that they had a bit of character. In recent weeks when we're scoring last-minute goals, the team's changed and substitutions are already on the pitch at that stage. I wanted that 11 to go and face the consequences effectively, and show that they had the desire to get back into a game. And again, there is a bit of credit for that. That they did do that. We've missed a glorious opportunity at 3-2, probably with 15 minutes to go, which would have put the game all square. And then we would have had a real game on our hands at that stage, and probably with a little bit impetus, a wee bit momentum at that time. But it's not to be. Like I say, the damage is done first half, and we can't keep giving opposition that kind of goal start.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, I think you mentioned when we spoke before, you mentioned pre-match as well, there aren't any soft touches in the Lowland League at all. Every game's tough, difficult, and it's poor 20, 25 minutes like that can be really costly.
Yeah, I've said it for weeks, that there is very good teams in this league, and Cumbernauld are a good side. And that's just more to the point that you cannot give good sides that start. Like I say, I don't think it was anything to do with shape. We played the same shape on Tuesday night, where I thought was probably our best performance of the season, regards to in possession with the ball. We did give it away on Tuesday night, but we got ourselves into good positions on Tuesday night in that shape, and zero consistency, and we never got in any fluidity today, and we're very, very slack.
And obviously, you've mentioned it already, coming away with 0 points is obviously the main thing to take away, but in that second half, some positives you can take going into future games.
Like I say, the change in the shape and a changed shape to match up Cumbernauld, so give every player a bit of responsibility, and it was just about going and winning their individual battles against their direct opposition. We took all tactics out of it. We didn't try and get overloads, we didn't try and play in spaces, we just put them man versus man, and that's probably the only kind of good part of the day, that they managed to go and win those battles in the second half. But like I say, I can't emphasise enough, it's just too little too late.
And just to finish off then, obviously be another difficult game coming up next weekend. What does the next week look like, and what's sort of the message to the boys after that one?
It's a totally different game next week. We're playing a Clydebank side who are flying, who are really, really good, and if they think today's tough, next week's going to be even tougher. And I'll apologise for behalf of the supporters and the staff that people travel here today and they spend money to get here. You know, it's not a short distance, and there's trains and there's cars, there's everything coming here. So I apologise to those guys who have travelled here and spent their hard-earned money to watch that first half. It's just not acceptable.
Thank you for your time, Kevin.
All right, thank you.